Hello, Facebook. You're just now coming on. Yes. Yes. Let's check volume levels here. Volume. Woohoo. Hello, hello, hello. It's Lauren Ebeck in the house. So today what I want to do is make a 50-gram protein smoothie to show you all how easy it is to start getting those proteins into your meals. And so I follow well, let me give you my story first. So I'm Lauren Ebeck. Oh, hello. Tell me where you're coming in from. Tell me if you're coming in from, Texas, North Carolina, Australia. Where are you coming in? Tell me where you're coming in from. Are you on the live? If you're on the replay, put pound replay in the comments. But today what I want to do is demo how easy it is to get protein into that smoothie. And so I want to give you, hello Lisa, hello. Oh, Instagram is having such a problem these last couple of days with connection problems here. So sorry on the Instagram. I'm going to grab one sheet of paper. Hey Robert, how are you doing? Hi Aunt Hilba, hi Fizzin. Coming right back. Let me grab one piece of information real quick that I need to share with y'all. That I need to share today. So, today. Let me put that right there. Facebook, you have this. You can see the image right there. That's my before and after. So, I want to talk to you today about how I dropped from a stubborn 185 pounds to 137 pounds, okay, without giving up my favorite foods, okay? So Instagram, there's my before, there's my after. Let's see if you can get that focused. Okay, there's my before and after. And TikTok, there's my before and after. Boy, that phone does super well. This phone is little. Ooh. Anyways, so I'm Lauren Ebeck. So long story short, I used to be an avid runner. Then I had this massive tragic car accident where a student slammed into me and it slammed my car head first into a tree. Long story short, it ended my massage therapy overnight, ended my running overnight, and I couldn't run anymore. And so I took 2 years to heal a shoulder that has a grade 2 separation in it and nerve pain. And Dr. Joel P. Becker down in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. If you have a chance to work with him as a chiropractor, I will promote him 200% because that's the man that helped me be able to still go to work, be able to still teach. I'm going to have to turn this just a little bit. Be able to still teach and be able to function when I had so much drastic pain. If you know me and you followed me, I'm the girl that doesn't like needles. I'm needle phobic. I'm the woman that can't stand pharmaceuticals unless they're absolutely necessary. Because I do teach anatomy and phys. I do teach in the health field. I was 6 months away from becoming a PA. Okay? So I do believe in certain pharmaceuticals just when you absolutely need them, like the antibiotic for when you have Lyme's disease. And you're not going to cure that herbally. And I'm a certified herbalist, by the way, because it's going to take too long. And that little critter's going to get in the joints. Anyways, that's another lecture for another day on things like that. But for the most part, I'm the all-natural holistic until I need my doctor. That's how I am. So back last year, I got to February. Oh, and in that accident that I had, they discovered that I had a thoracic aortic aneurysm. So the aorta on top of my heart is enlarging. Not a good thing that you want to have happen because if it goes over 5.5 centimeters, you have to have open heart surgery. They have to replace it, and they have to replace the valves and things like that. No. Let me grab a swig there. All right, so back in February when I went to my doc, she was looking at my charts because I'm now down in a new state. I went from Wisconsin, North Carolina, semi-retired, but still teaching anatomy and phys. And she says to me, Lauren, you've gained a lot of weight. You're pre-hypertension, pre-high blood pressure. You're pre-diabetes. Your cholesterol's not looking good. What are you doing? And I said, I'm going to work with a nutritionist. And I said, I don't know. I said, I got a girlfriend who's a nutritionist who's going to She's gonna ask me to be on some supplements, but I'm really skeptical because I didn't even do many supplements at that point. You know, your vitamin D, yeah. Your vitamin C, yeah. But I was like many of you out there going, I don't need supplements. You know, in Wisconsin, we get a lot of organic food and organic farmers, and we eat super, super well. So I was just like, I don't know. And she's like, no, you got to try this. So I said to her, I said, you know, she's encouraging me because I'm older now. I'm almost 57, and I know I've lost collagen. I'm getting the wrinkles. I had wrinkles here and wrinkles there and wrinkles there and there and there. So I said, yeah, I'm getting those wrinkles, and I won't do Botox. I'm needophobic. I just don't do that kind. And plus, I'm not going to stick a botulism bacteria that I teach about in the lab, thank you for the hearts, in my body. That just ain't happening. And make sure you get the right doc doing it, because you can die from that one. Anyways, they're pretty good about it, but just make sure you get the right person doing it. So anyways, so my friend, who's a nutritionist, talked me into getting on this program. But first of all, it's a system. So the system that we're on, and this is what I now teach, it's about resetting your metabolism. You know, we like to blame the hormones, and we like to blame this, and we like to blame all the processed foods, which is, you know, there, because, boy, that's an issue. I get it. We like to blame all these things, okay? But the bottom line is, you have the choice of what you put in here, okay? So it's going to end up being, I always tell people it's 80%, actually it's 90% of what you put in here. You know, it's 10% fitness, and I believe in fitness and movement. I'm anatomy and physiology, so I believe in muscle is longevity. So I believe in all of that, but still it's 90% what you put in your mouth, 10% fitness, and it's 100% here and here. Keep your mind open. Mindset is so important here, all right? So we started working with, she said, oh, we need to up your protein because you're losing, you lose protein. Did you know that you lose protein 1 to 2% a year? And even into ladies in menopause, you lose up to 30%, and that's out of your skin, your hair, your nails, that sort of thing, okay? It's called collagen, one of the most abundant proteins of the human body. So it's amazing because you lose that, right? And it's in your joints. So I don't know about you all, and let me back up one step. As a 60-year-old woman who's about to turn 61, let me always take my hair down. Okay, as a 60-year-old woman who's about to turn 61, okay, I pride myself on now putting into my body what's holistic and what's good for my body, okay? So tip number 1, you want to lose weight, you need to up your protein. Protein is so important for the body to maintain and repair muscle, and it doesn't mean eating all meat, so relax. And, okay, it's one of the things that will maintain your blood level sugar. When I ran a diabetes camp, and I was the executive director, hired staff, I was program director and then executive director, and I was an EMT. I worked with those youngsters who were diabetic. And we discovered that if we could keep their protein, keep them on more protein instead of doing the quick honey, I mean, we need that, but we did the protein, we could keep them stable, especially all night. So that was my first clue about protein and how good protein is, because your body has to work to break that down. It's so important. So as you get older, you lose protein, you need to up your protein. And so my nutritionist said, Lauren, minimum 100 grams. And if you want to drop weight faster, you will go Google your ideal weight. So what I put into Google was 60-year-old, 5'1" female, and it spits out an age range for you, okay? And so it depends on your height and your age and, you know, male, female, that sort of thing. And you put it, it spits out an age range. I chose my ideal goal weight is 125, so it's a lot easier for me to do the math, because I'm one of those, I should be really good at math, right? But, you know, I get slightly confused on this stuff. So I chose 120 because I knew that I was going to be doing the 4-4-12 eating method, which is 3 meals a day, and 3 into 120 is 40 grams. So I knew I had to have 40 grams at each meal, all right? So the first thing that I knew I had to do is a minimum of 100, but shoot for 120 grams of protein a day. The second thing that I needed to do, this is so underrated, folks. If you are chronically dehydrated and you don't have enough water, besides the fact that your joints are going to hurt as you get older, and that's not the only reason for pain, but they don't have enough lubrication, and besides the fact that your skin's going to be too dry, it's going to show the wrinkles more, and besides the fact that you're not going to do metabolism very well because your body is nothing but chemical reactions, and in those chemical equations you need a lot of water. We have a thing called hydrolysis and dehydration synthesis, whole nother study, right? Water is so important. You have to drink half of your body weight in ounces of water. That's not a joke. Go experiment and try it for a week and tell me how you feel. Because once I put in place of eating 120 grams of protein, once I put into place of drinking half my body weight in ounces of water, and for me, I know that I have to get through at least 3 of these a day. I already know that, right? Because in the first couple of weeks, I measured, made sure I got my protein, I calculated stuff, I did my water. You have to track it. If you don't track, you'll never know. So, and you only need to do it until it becomes a good habit. Because right now you have the bad habits. It's the bad habit of running through the drive-thru. You go through Starbucks, you grab that whatever the donuts or the cakes or whatever they are, and the coffee, you go through Dunkin' Donuts. You go through the fast food McDonald's. Right now we have developed such bad habits because we're in such a hurry. And it's those bad habits that we want to switch off. And once you develop the good habits, they stick, okay? So, again, tip number 1, I do 100 to 120. I do 120 grams of protein a day because that's what I'm shooting for. Tip number 2, you do a minimum of 100. And if you don't know how to do that, because I was one of those who said to my lovely nutritionist, I don't believe in keto. I don't believe in diets. I don't believe in any of this. And she said, we're not dieting and it's not keto. And she goes, and you don't have to give up all your favorite foods. You can go out and have the night of having, I don't know, fried mushrooms, the burger with everything on it, the milkshake, the fries, whatever. She said, you can have a treat night. You just can't do it every night. And she said, this isn't about dieting. Because I was like, man, I don't know about y'all, but being 60 in my younger years, I did all that diet stuff. And you go, ever do the yo-yoing? And I don't know, I know that the chemical shots that are out, the synthetic ones that we'll talk about later, some of my friends have done that and then they came off it and they gained 90 pounds back, or they gained a lot more weight back. It's the same thing for the diets. They gain it all back because they haven't developed those healthy lifestyle. Here, it's about setting up your lifestyle so that you have the good habits in place. And it's not, I'm on a diet today, but I'm not on a diet tomorrow. I plan on eating the Thanksgiving dinner. I plan on eating the pumpkin pie. I plan on eating the Christmas dinner and going to Christmas parties. Folks, I have dropped 47 pounds and kept it off. My goal is I need to drop down to, I'm now 137 pounds. From 185, a stubborn 185, I'm now down to 137, and I haven't done as much exercising as I should. You can do the 10K steps. That's what we're supposed to do, right? And I always encourage my older ladies, please do 10,000 steps. Shoot for that. We're going to start out with 7,500, maybe we start out with less, but we're going to work up to 10,000 steps. Why 10,000? In the scientific research, that 10,000 steps helps you to lose weight. Go do the homework. It's in the science journals, okay? So it's out there. It's in the studies. I'm a big one for science and clinical studies. I'm the one who says, show me the proof. Where is it? I got to see it. I'm the one who's skeptical on a lot of things. Oh, and on Instagram, you're having such an issue. Hello, Southern Sachet. Hello. Anyways, so 100 to 120 grams protein for a day, and that doesn't, again, have to be all meat. And she and I talked about it and talked about different ways to add it in. I have a protein guide, so if you need that protein guide because you just can't fathom putting that much protein into your day, please put protein in the comments. So for you guys, you can either go, you can comment on, especially on Instagram, if you follow me, you can comment. Facebook, you can comment. TikTok, you probably have to do, you can either comment there or you can do text 252-401-2233. 252-401-2233. Text protein, so I know that you want the protein guide. I'll be happy to send you the free protein guide. So I've written a couple of them now. All right, so I've got the protein guide, right, to help you to fit in more protein and get that protein that you need. Then the water, half your body weight in ounces of water, and then the 10K steps. Just putting those 3 things in, I dropped over 35 pounds in the first 90 days. Just doing that. And I guarantee you, if you eat more protein, your blood sugar is going to be stable, a lot more stable. And blood sugar is actually, our blood sugar that's constantly changing in our bodies, that's actually the cause of a lot of your issues. So we got to go to the root cause instead of trying to do a quick fix. That's another lecture for a day. But if you stabilize your blood sugar, you're not going to reach for the donuts, for the Oreos, for the entire jar of peanut butter. And by the way, if you eat peanut butter, I'll talk about that in a minute. So those are my 3 tips right away, okay? Now, so what I'm doing is I'm making a smoothie. With my smoothie, I do mine with almond milk. Some people do water. That's totally fine. So I do it with the almond milk because I love almond milk. One of the things I buy is good culture cottage cheese. I find it here at my Harris Teeter, my Kroger store, things like that. It's simply one of the best cottage cheese I've ever come across. This one is the low fat one. It's got 14 grams of protein, 2% milk fat. I've got exactly enough left for 14 grams. I promise you, you won't taste it. So we're gonna put that in. So I put my cottage cheese in. I make ice cream and a lot of desserts out of my cottage cheese. It's that good. You know, you can blend it up. And for those of you who don't like the texture, when you blend it up, you'll never know because that texture is then gone when you blend it, okay? So I'm gonna do that. All right, so that's 14. And then what I'm gonna do is, now today I'm out of my normal. My normal is the Oikos, which is 0, the 000 that has no fat, no sugar, no nothing in it. This one actually is going to have, it's got 4 grams of sugar, but no added sugars to it. This is 23 grams of protein. It's about 3/4 of a cup. So I'm going to add that in. So 23 and 14, we can do the math here. And I know how much to add because I do this all the time. Nope, no, not enough. No. Be quiet. All right, next, I have my organic protein powder, and it's chocolate, because this, and I'm gonna put, this is Orgain. It's a vegan one because the whey one tends to make me bloat, so you gotta know your body, right? 2 scoops is 21 grams. I'm only gonna put 1 scoop in, which is 10.5, so I have a 37, I'm putting 10.5. I'm now gonna have 47.5. I'm actually gonna go over 50 grams, by the way. I'm just showing you how easy it is to make this. Okay, so I'm putting a scoop of chocolate protein powder in. And by the way, that was vanilla yogurt that I used. So I'm gonna do that. Now, I know you all balk at this, but spinach, you gotta get your fruits and vegetables in. You gotta get 6 servings in. So I'm gonna put a couple of handfuls of spinach in. Again, you won't taste it, I promise. Do not use canned spinach. Do not use canned spinach or you'll taste it. I either use frozen or I use fresh. So we're gonna put plenty of spinach in because I like my veggies. I should have gone through this a little better. Most of it's good. All right, so there's my spinach. Now, I'm gonna put in, I absolutely love peanut butter. Peanut butter though is loaded, all of your nuts and peanut butter are loaded with fats. And that was one of the things that was keeping me from dropping healthy weight, because I constantly ate almond butter or peanut butter. To give you an interesting thing, 2 tablespoons of my peanut butter was 16 grams of fat, which was well over 200 calories of fat, okay? And same thing for almonds when you're eating almonds. So I found the PB Fit roasted powder peanut butter powder. This here is 87% less fat. So on here, 2 tablespoons only have 2 grams of fat, okay? That's it. And so this will give it the flavor that I want. I'm only gonna add a tablespoon in because I only need 4. I probably should make that level, but you know, I love my peanut butter. So I probably got a little bit more. But right now I already have 50 grams into that, and that's what it looks like. Okay, and then I like to add flaxseed. Ground flaxseed, you've got the omega-3s in here. The benefits of it, it's gonna have the alpha linoleic, the ALA instead of the CLA, right? Its fiber is gonna promote regularity, it's gonna promote your digestive tract, it's got the omega-3 essential fatty acids that help with healthy hair, nails, skin. It's gonna also help with cardiovascular. Flax seeds are just phenomenal, okay? I typically just do this, boop, and put a quick scoop of that in. I follow Dr. Mark Harmon, by the way. Dr. Mark Harmon is an incredible physician who wrote the book Forever Young. I'm gonna support that. You should buy his book, Forever Young. Forever Young is awesome. He believes in the whole protein just like I do, because you're an animal. You know, you can do plant and you can get some things from plants, and you need those healthy plants to help with the metabolism, to help with the bacteria in the gut. It's vitally important. You're an omnivore, but you also need real protein. Anyways, he advocates putting ginger in, so I'm gonna put a scoop of ginger in, and actually I don't have much ginger left, and I love this stuff, so I'm gonna put it all in, because I'll have to buy a new one today. All right, so I put that in my smoothie. I love ginger. Now, typically, in my smoothie, I would put the fruit, and I would put the berries with the antioxidants. So things like blueberries, blackberries, you know, strawberries, cherries. You can find them. You can find them in the mixed berry bag. They're in every grocery store. I don't care what grocery store you go to, you're gonna find a bag of mixed frozen berries that you can stick in there. I'm out of those, but what I do have is mango. And so, I'm a mango girl, except I don't like my mango collagen, but I just don't think it tastes correct. So now, an entire cup is 1 serving. So, and these are a little frozen, so I'm gonna do just a little bit over. All right. And there's my smoothie. So. I'm going to blend it. Oh, my last ingredient. Ooh, I almost forgot. Cinnamon. Cinnamon. Alexa, turn it up to 10. Alexa, turn it up to 10. Okay, Alexa, what are the 8 benefits of cinnamon?
Here's something I found on the web. Some health benefits commonly associated with cinnamon may include providing antioxidants, reducing inflammation, preventing heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, improving insulin sensitivity.
This is Ceylon cinnamon. I like to put a good healthy pinch in. And yes, I buy it in bulk. Why? Because I use it a lot. I use this to flavor my water. flavor my ice cream, flavor my smoothies. It's good for the body. I put it in my carrot ginger soup. I put it in my butternut squash soup. I put it in my curry dishes. So I go through a lot of cinnamon, and especially the Ceylon. If you look that up, Ceylon, that's one of the best. All right, so now I have my incredibly superfood, wonderful smoothie. Hopefully that's all chopped up. So this is my smoothie, my Vita blender, my Vitamix. Ooh, let me catch that real quick. Okay. So it's hard to see, it's not clear, but it looks green, but tastes like chocolate peanut butter. Wow, that is terrific. You know, I have people who ask about putting egg whites in. Oh, I see that question, hello. Yeah, you can put egg whites in. I'm not that kind of girl. I don't want egg whites in my smoothie. I just don't think I could stomach that. But the cottage cheese, the yogurt, and everything else I can. This is 50 grams. You know, I'll drink that, be totally fine. I'll wait 4 hours, then I'll eat lunch, and yeah, I'm having a really late start this morning. A lot of things happened this morning. Okay, so life doesn't always happen the way you want it to, eh? All right, and so then 4 hours from now, I'll eat lunch, then 4 hours dinner, and then I'll go all night till tomorrow morning before I eat again. Some people call that intermittent fasting. I don't call that intermittent fasting because you sleep 8 of those hours. Okay, so I don't call that intermittent fasting, all right? Now, back to the protein that you lose. All right, so if you lose 1 to 2% a year, and I'm 60, I've already lost 40% of my protein, okay, roughly. And then, of course, I lost it through menopause, but of course, I've been supplementing for a few years with collagen. So one of the things that I supplement with is, I call it my chocolate sauce. It is, it comes out a little bit thick, and you can put it on your smoothie. You can put it on your breakfast. This happens to be the collagen that has the water molecule CLA in it. Fancy name, conjugated linoleic acid. It is a fat-burning fat inhibitor. It inhibits fat storage from happening, improves your muscle tone because it's got the collagen in it. It keeps your skin from sagging. So it's still our collagen hyaluronic matrix with chondroitin sulfate in it. It just happens to have the CLA in it. This is on sale right now. We have a huge Black Friday special. In case you don't know that, we have a huge Black Friday special. Buy 2, get 1 free. You can buy the blackberry one with the spoon and get 30% off today, especially if you're, actually get 20, let me take that back, it's not percent. You get $30 off today. So you get $20 off, plus you get $10 off for being a brand new customer. So, and you get a free, this is a free gold spoon. I think they had the pink gold ones that are available. This one says live clean, live lean. All right, so you can see that looks just like chocolate pudding. Okay, so you can either put it on, you know, in your smoothie, or you can, I don't want to waste any of it. Some people put it in coffee. You can make iced coffees with it. You can do it in smoothies, different things like that. I put it in my smoothie. It comes in vanilla, lemon, mango, I wanted to say butterscotch, but that's not the right flavor. Blackberry, chocolate, there's one other flavor. But anyways, chocolate is my absolute favorite because it tastes like a chocolate brownie to me, a chocolate syrup. I absolutely love it. You know, So it works really, really well. So I take that and use that in my lovely, wonderful, and that's a fat burner. So I take that, 1 tablespoon of that in the morning. Wow. Superb. Again, this tastes like a chocolate peanut butter shake, even though it looks green. Mm. The other thing I take is these are plant-derived, all right? This is formulated, so these are all formulated, they're based after the Mediterranean ingredients. These are all natural plants. You need these plants and fibers and things to help your metabolism, to help the good bacteria in it. It's plant-derived, it's thermogenic, it's gonna kickstart your metabolism. So, and I keep putting the announcement out there. I don't think hey Kamal, I don't think she was on internet. The lady was on TikTok who was like, you can't boost or boost your metabolism or stimulate it. And I'm like, honey, you need to come to my anatomy and physiology class and let me teach you some chemistry. Let me teach you how the body really works. Let me teach you. If you can't stimulate your metabolism, get your metabolism going, it didn't happen by calorie deficit. Let me tell you, I still eat my carbs, I eat my healthy fats, and I eat my proteins. You just have to make sure you're getting enough protein. Be careful of those processed foods. But this is thermogenic. It's got the berberine in it, B-E-R-B-E-R-I-N-E. If you don't know what that is, go do your research. Go look it up in the science and read about what this does for weight loss and what it does for your body and how it does kickstart your metabolism, by the way. So, and it's got some adaptogens from seaweed. It's got natural caffeine in it. It's got cinnamon in it. It's got ginger in it. It's a thermogenic. So with a thermogenic, we are gonna rev up the metabolism. So I take 2 in the morning, which I'm gonna do now, and then I take 1 in the afternoon. So you can sprinkle this in your like in your smoothie or put it in stuff, but it's got a slightly bitter flavor. So I just take 2 of them with my smoothie. Or I'll take 2 of them right away in the morning. Okay. And so what we want to do is get our gut in order, get our metabolism in order, and get things moving. All right? So that's what we do, and this is all plant-derived. And if you spend, by the way, right now, one of the things with the Black Friday sale is if you spend $150, you get this plus a vanilla lavender body butter for free. So you get a bottle of this for free, which is just awesome. The other thing that's on sale that I'll talk about real quick, when we're trying to get our gut in order, you can do it by plants as well. You want to eat healthy to get your gut and get everything going well. One of the good bacteria that you want to be actively working in your gut is called Akkermansia. Akkermansia is a bacteria that's in the lower gut. It is the one that's responsible for actually stimulating your GLP-1 hormone, which is the glucose peptide-like hormone. Boy, I can't talk today. So that hormone is super important because that hormone helps to regulate your blood level sugar. It helps to regulate your appetite. It also, with these fibers, it's actually a prebiotic bioactive fiber. These bioactive fibers also stimulate CCK, gastrin, and some of your other digestive enzymes and things, which is really cool because it keeps things going. But it definitely feeds the Akkermansia. And the Akkermansia, we know, for people who are thin, for people who are healthy, for people who don't have any problems with inflammation, diabetes, cardiovascular, people who are not depressed, people who don't have anxiety, you have a high level of Akkermansia. People that have some sort of major health problem or are depressed and have a lot of anxiety, they have a very low level of Akkermansia. There's a lot of data to back this up. There was a third-party study that was done on this, and I gave some of the stats yesterday. And the clinical studies on Akkermansia on our bioactive fiber is just astounding. And the results are astounding. I'm in the fourth, I believe it's the fourth clinical trial, not the fifth. So, but anyways, I'm in the clinical trial. And one of the clinical trials started off with 28 people that we ran. They lost collectively over 550 pounds in 12 weeks. Okay? My clinical trial, the one that I'm in, has a few hundred people. I should know better the count, and I don't. But we have lost collectively over 5,200 pounds collectively. Okay? I had plateaued until I started on this system. So I lost, I don't know, I think I lost, I went from 185, so 40 pounds. So I went from 185 to 145 pounds, and I plateaued for the summer. And I was like, what the heck, man? Because, I was doing some cleaning and doing some active stuff and eating. And then I got on the body transformation system this fall into the 4-4-12 method and started with curb, which will curb your appetite and curb grabbing for those sweets. It's a peach mango flavor. You just mix it up in a shaker cup. And the shaker cup looks like that. So, and it comes with a little thing on top and a thing on top. It looks like that. Unfortunately, that was a freebie, but we're out of that one. Okay, but you do still have freebies like the burn and the vanilla lavender body butter. All right, but all of these, the point is that all of this, all the entire body systems, the body transformation systems, are all on sale right now for 25% off those collections. So we have huge Black Friday sales happening today, not on Black Friday. So you can get those sales today. So if you're interested in the trim, the collagen fat blaster, if you're interested in any of the systems, the body transformation system, and with that comes our BCAA, which is branched chain amino acids. With these help keep lean muscle. These help you to recover from soreness really quickly and things like that. That's on sale. And the other thing that I will never do without, since we lose so much collagen, I need you to look. Okay? I'm a needle phobic. I don't do needles. Okay? So, what I do is I take my liquid BioCell collagen. It comes in a liquid. You can measure it out by the cap. You can take a swig. I live by myself, just me. It's delicious. You can put it in a drink. All right. So I take this usually in the afternoon, although I just took it this morning, and I take the trim or the fat blasting collagen in the morning. Between those two, they keep my skin looking good. Oh, I don't have joint pain. Let me explain this story. Let me give you a short story real quick. All right, so 3 years ago, I turned like 57 and I kept waking up with this horrible hip pain. I mean, really, it would wake me up in the middle of the night and I'd have to get up and go find ibuprofen to sleep and stuff. And I was like, wow, I must have, as a runner, I must have really destroyed my joints. I don't know if you've ever felt like that. I thought, wow, I must have really destroyed my joints and I must need hip replacements and I must have to do ABC. And somebody had said to me, Lauren, you need a good collagen. I was skeptical like y'all. And it's got to be liquid. Your powders and your pills, I'm sorry, they're only 30% bioavailable. Go look that up. Your liquids, 90% is the minimal bioavailability. 90. That's the lowest one. This one has won multiple awards, not that you care about the awards, but it's won those awards because it mostly mirrors our own collagen. And it's readily absorbable, goes right in. Anyway, so somebody was like, Lauren, you gotta buy the collagen. And again, 3 years ago, I wasn't into supplements, guys, and I was just like, no, I'm good with my vitamin D, my vitamin C, and she was like, I dare you to try it. It's a 30-day money-back guarantee, empty bottle. And she was like, I dare you to try it. And it was a different liquid collagen back then. And so, it actually came in pouches. And so I was like, all right, I'll try the collagen, but I don't think it's gonna do much for me. So I take the collagen and I go through the first month and I'm like, oh, the pain seems to be decreased some, but I still have pain. I don't know. She's like, come on, stick with it, stick with it. And I was already with the company anyway, so I was like, sure. So I went on month 2. Month 2, my second week in to month 2, I realized I was waking up with a full night of sleep, no pain, getting right out of bed, can move, no stiffness, no soreness. And that's when I was like, oh my gosh, this is great collagen. I will never be without my collagen. So, and I didn't think I'd like anything better than that one, and I have found the one that I absolutely will never do without. And in fact, we make a pet collagen that's on sale right now, and my dog takes collagen, clears up his skin, clears up his gut. He's got some gut and skin stuff going on. That collagen has worked miracles for my dog. My dog is on collagen, I'm on collagen. Again, we have all of these Black Friday specials, so if you want to know about them, put VIP in the chat. I have a VIP list going on right now. I do drawings out of that for prizes. Last week I had people who had purchased $100. You get put in an extra drawing, and those customers, last week the drawing was $200 in cash. This coming week, next week, is going to be $200 in cash. It'll be a drawing that one person wins that we draw out ahead just for customers. So if you'd like to be a part of that and like to look at these products and take a peek, and if I were to show you a video, 90-second video that changed my whole life on this, would you watch it? Is the great question. If the answer is yes, you can put VIP in the comments on Facebook. You can put VIP in the comments on Instagram. On TikTok, please message me. Text 252-401-2233. 252-401-2233. Text VIP. I'd be happy to get you all the information and let you look at it. And you can get on the VIP list and get on my board, get in my group, and we can have drawings. Hey, little guy. Yeah, this is my little guy. Come here. This is my little guy, Akos, my lab. Mama doesn't have food, baby. She's got her smoothie. So again, 252-401-2233. Text VIP, and I'd be happy to send you the deets. This is awesome. And if you just want a link, if you don't want to be part of the VIP and you don't want to see the video or anything like that, if you just want the deets, just put link Lauren in the comments and I'd be happy to help you there. All right, so, but that's what helped me go from 185 stubborn pounds to 137 pounds, and I'm still dropping weight, and it works. But again, you know, I have a group of women who I work with, and my group of women right now who are going through the program with me, who are actually going through the program with me and messaging me, we tracked our food. We are tracking how much protein we get. We track our water. We track our steps. Because then you know, you will not know, you will be just guessing. You will say, well, I think I did a couple of tablespoons of that. You don't think, you gotta know, you gotta track. And if you track, then I can help you adjust it to get the results that you're looking for. So that's what we do. So you're in a supportive group with me as a mentor, and I work with you, but you gotta give me some data to work with. And I definitely work with you to say, hey, let's cut down. Maybe instead of doing a whole bagel with 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, let's do a half a bagel with 1 tablespoon of cream cheese and see what that does. So we start working with what we think we need to tweak so that you get the results that you want. Because I promise you, when you make the right tweaks, like I did back in when I went on the body transformation system and made that tweak, oh my gosh, I came off my plateau. I'd plateaued for 3 months at 145. Okay, now I've come off that plateau. So again, you can text 252-401-2233, put VIP in. I can get you into the groups. I can share anything with you. And I'd be happy to help you on your weight loss, healthy journey. And with that, I got a ton of work to do tonight. So I'm gonna say happy, happy, happy Wednesday. And let me know. And again, if you want the free protein guide, I have a new one. It's gonna take me a few minutes because I'm still tweaking it. But I've got a new protein guide that I'm also sending out. Just put protein in the comments, okay? So put protein in the comments. I'd be happy to help you out on your weight loss journey. And with that, oh hey, how are you, Kamal? So I hope you guys are doing well. I don't know how to pronounce the third name, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna say hello and thank you for your comments. So, but again, I don't do Botox. I don't do anything. Look at that hair. That's the collagen, baby. That's what. It's never too late to supplement. Remember, I didn't start till 57. It's never too late to supplement with collagen. It will help with the wrinkles. I can give you so many testimonials. I have great testimonials. All right, folks, have a great one. I'll pour it into Instagram's having such problems. We're just going to end you. All right. Bye, Facebook. I can't see who you are, but have a great day.